So Solana went ahead and just did the unthinkable. It went ahead and flipped Cardano, surpassed Tether, and is now number 4 in the global crypto marketplace. Sitting at a whopping $73 billion market cap, still a long ways from Ethereum. There's a lot in this video that we need to unravel to make sure that you guys are prepared for the next rocket ship to the moon. Rocket ship to the moon. Was that really all you got, Brian? Anyways, I'm pretty excited for this episode, and I know it's been about 4 days since we last uploaded a video episode, so if you guys do appreciate the type of content, the research, and all the effort that I put into some of these videos, do me a favor, drop a like down below because that helps out this channel a ton. It helps me get seen by that YouTube algorithm just a little bit more, and hopefully, we will still be on track to hit that 1 million subscriber mark by the end of this year. Now, starting out this video, we got to go over one of my previous uploads back in April 30th. So I actually called out Solana in my top 10 crypto picks video back several months ago when it was sitting at $46. Currently with Solana sitting at $240, absolutely destroying its previous all-time highs, that would have been a pretty solid investment to make. Now, on a side note, I know this video is just back earlier this year in April, but my goodness, I just look so much younger in those videos than this past year. Maybe it was just from all the volatility in the market. Now, either way, things have been looking good, so hopefully my youth returns as well too. But to start this video off, let's talk about the overall global crypto market cap, because right now, $2.76 trillion is absolutely phenomenal. If we take a look at the previous all-time high market cap of $2.5 trillion, you guys know this has been some really good, healthy growth to the upside. $2.76 trillion. Hopefully, we're still headed to that $3 trillion mark. And if we do, I just know there are going to be a lot of people who have invested into the crypto market are going to start making some absolutely amazing gains as well. Now, taking a look at the crypto fear and greed index, you'll notice that even today, we're seeing a market of extreme greed. Now, if you guys use this basic indicator, you do not want to be investing in the market when we see times or signals like this. We also recently had Ethereum break its previous all-time high, once again hitting $4,600, as well as many other altcoins on the market. This is going to include Polkadot as well, and we actually made a pretty spectacular call within our Discord early this week, right before the start to this week, right about here at $40 before Polkadot really started to pop off and break that previous all-time high. Now, this was literally 2 days ago, and here's just an example of one of the posts that I made with my invested right here, starting at $42.63, and shortly after seeing this type of profit right after our call. Now, guys, it's actually the start of a brand new month, and we went ahead and made some incredible improvements within our server over the past few weeks. So if you guys want to give us a shot, take a look at our group and join our amazing community. I have some additional spots open down below in the description. Now, with that being said, going back into this fear and greed index, oftentimes I do not like to make additional buys at the top of this market, but it seems like there may be a different exception in this case. We'll be talking about the TVL, or the amount of money actually locked up in some of these layer 1 solutions that are going absolutely parabolic later on in this video, and what I recommend you guys to do. Now, in addition to that, if you guys have noticed the fear and greed index looking a little sexy today, that is actually because one of our subscribers, who happens to be a web developer, reached out to me and said, yo, Brian, let me redesign this a little bit for you, and you can start showing these in your channels. I want to give a big, huge credit to Neil for actually doing this and sending this over to us. I appreciate the revamp on it just for the sake of these videos, and I definitely want this man to get his attention and credits as well. Now, going back into the video, if we take a look at the overall crypto market cap, you'll notice that Solana is currently sitting at $72 billion, Tether $71 billion, and Cardano sitting at just $68 billion as well. So over the past month or so, Cardano, ever since they had their smart contract Alonzo upgrade, it's been acting more of a stable coin. It has not been doing much in price. It has not been having fun. And even in the past 1 month with the most parabolic movement, Cardano has really just been chilling, actually starting to come down in value. But it looks like today we're seeing a little bit of life coming back into Cardano as well. I would not be surprised if we do start seeing some more action going into Cardano, especially after I put out this video today. Now, this doesn't mean you should all be aping back into this asset here. I want you guys to still be fully aware of all the opportunities that lie in the crypto market today, especially with the release of the Meta coming out from Facebook and seeing the whole revamp of meta-related cryptocurrencies also going for a ride. With that being said, don't forget how much greed is in the market on a day like this, and if you are anxious to buy because of all that FOMO, I'm telling you, the buy days are still here to come. Now, to answer the question that most of you guys probably clicked on this video for, and is why did Solana pop about 12% today? Why is it up now even 30% in the last 7 days? So after Ethereum hit its previous all-time high, we've actually been seeing such a surge in the overall gas fee prices. This has been an issue many times throughout the last 1 year, and it seems like it is still constant. Ethereum has its upgrades coming out towards the end of this year, and until then, people are going to start looking for other opportunities or ways to combat these enormous amount of fees. So this is where Solana comes in, and it looks like there are a ton of apps right now on Solana that are getting a ton of money into their system. So the TVL just stands for the total value locked, and you'll notice we actually had, just in the last 24 hours, this insane pop right here in the last few days. So we started at about $12 billion total value locked, and then all of a sudden in the last 1 day, boom, $14.77 billion, or a 16.12% change in the last 24 hours. Taking a look at the TVL rankings of some of the top projects down below, we'll actually notice that the increase is directly correlated to some of the price action that we're seeing as well. Because Solana is still a layer 1 solution, once we see the second layer of projects and protocols getting additional amounts of funding, like increases of 7, 9, or 11% in their market, you have to realize a lot of this money going into the apps is still going to boost up the price of Solana, because you still need that crypto in order to make any transactions. If you want to buy an NFT on Solana, which they are rapidly expanding, you need to buy some Solana. So it really applies to many of the principles, especially if you're trying to use other DeFi products related to their project. Now, if you didn't know, Solana's ecosystem is absolutely phenomenal. They have about 350 different projects listed at the moment, which was updated just a few days back, and you'll actually see that they have some of the most important and reputable VC funds backing up this entire project here, including FTX and Alameda Research. Scrolling down, you'll notice we have DeFi and Web3 applications to games and NFTs. Because Solana has a proven track record of processing faster, cheaper, and more reliable efficiencies in the market, they have been doing well because they have been proving their performance. On the opposite end of that spectrum, we have Cardano, which yet really hasn't done much. And the reason for that is because Cardano has not yet had a chance to prove a lot of the smart contract Alonzo upgrades that they made a few months back based on buy the rumor, sell the news, and seeing what they can actually do with their own smart contract platform. Ladies and gents, when you're trying to make money into crypto, it's all about finding undervalued assets that you know will have utility or gain more demand in the future. The reason why Solana overtook Cardano is because they're simply just having much more money going into their ecosystem, and we're seeing proof that they are working efficiently and effectively. Now, in addition to that, many of you guys may not have heard about this, but Solana is also coming out with their own conference set to release in just about 4 days from now. This conference is called Solana Breakpoint, and it's going to be a celebration of all the Solana community has accomplished and inspiration for what comes next. They're going to have a ton of great speakers at this conference, including the former CTO of Coinbase and general partner at A16Z. They're going to have their co-founder and CEO of Circle, and some other huge reputable names like Sam Bankman, who's also the CEO of FTX and Alameda Research. Even just as an example of one of their speakers, Sam Bankman, if you guys didn't hear about this, this is the world's richest 29-year-old. And what's most fascinating about this is not how much money he made, but how much he wants to give his wealth away to everyone. In other articles, you'll notice that this guy is known to be the new Mark Zuckerberg of the century. And I think it's absolutely amazing just seeing some of the speakers that they have. Now, I know Cardano also had a recently similar event about a few months back with the smart contract Alonzo upgrade. In that case, we saw a lot of buy the rumor, sell the news. Let me know if you guys think that's going to happen in this instance. I think now that Solana has finally rallied to $240, $250 resistance level is going to be an easy target for them to be able to hit as long as Bitcoin and Ethereum continue to hold stable. And I think a $300 extended rally is still on the table for this asset as well. Now, I think it's safe to say over the past few weeks, this bull rally has been absolutely phenomenal. It hasn't been the volatility that we saw in last year's summer's crash. It's a lot more healthier. It feels a lot more smoother. We're not getting as much FUD in the news. We don't have other influencers or celebrities tied up in the market like we saw with Elon, which a lot of people argue was the catalyst for the crypto correction or crash we then experienced experience after the summer. You know, this just still feels really good at this moment. But at the same time, it's times like this where you can't get overly greedy in the market. For the Brian Jung followers and viewers of this channel, for the people that came through, invested their time even during the month of April going into May, and has been sticking around and holding through, you guys will be experiencing those returns, and I'm hoping that you guys are liking that extra bread in the pocket. When a market is high like this, I do like to change up my strategy a little bit. I am thinking about taking more profits off the table as we continue this market, because things are looking green, and I never want to put myself in a position where I get overly greedy and forget to cash out. If this doesn't happen to be the next super cycle, you have to realize that altcoins will tank and they will correct. So make sure that you do have a strategic exit plan in place. In the meantime, I do expect Cardano to have a little bit of a wake up, because it has been sleeping, it has been snoring, and it's about time for it to start doing something as well. To give you a little tease on another crypto that I think is going to easily hit $100 in this market, I think that's going to be Avalanche. I've been looking to enter a position, but all day today, it's just been going up and up and up. I think there are still a ton of huge opportunities with other undervalued cryptos. If this crypto bull market continues to go on the up, you will find yourself still profiting a good amount during this bull run, especially with higher cap coins. Now, everyone's strategy is different, right? And in a bull market like this, everyone's going to look like a genius. I think the best thing to do is just make sure that you still invest conservatively. You don't go overboard. You don't ape into some of these coins when the market is this high, and you continue to stay strategic, and you surround yourself with a good community that we built that you guys can check out down below as well. But if you guys don't want to, it's okay. Like, I don't want to pressure anyone, you know? Now, that being said, let me know what type of videos that you guys want to see next. The code word for today's video is going to be rainbow. Comment that down below if you guys are feeling rainbows all over the atmosphere, if that makes sense. And also, don't forget to check out the links down below in the description. I hit up Surfshark and I said, hey, yo, it's holiday season. Things are about to get juicy. Could we get an extra promo for our followers? I know we got a lot of newer viewers into the channel as well, too. So we got this Black Friday early deal right now. Instead of 3 free months with Surfshark, you can get up to 4 free months with Surfshark. Link down below in the description as well. Check that out. And if you guys also want to sign up for Coinbase, I actually talked with them, and they're offering our viewers $10 in free Bitcoin if you use my link down below. It's going to be code JUNG. Use that if you want to get free $10 in Bitcoin if you have not signed up for Coinbase. And I do also have some other affiliate links that you guys can check out that also support this channel as well. Now, guys, I really appreciate all the love and support over the past few weeks on this channel. I still can't believe we might even hit 1 million subscribers by the end of this year. Follow me over on Instagram if you guys want more updates on what's going on in my life. Now, in about a week from now, I'm moving out of my 800 square foot apartment to 1,300 square foot apartment. So the hamster cage is expanding just by a couple hundred square feet, but it's going to be amazing because I can actually have a separate office room and not record in my upstairs loft, which is literally connected to my entire living room and kitchen. Yo, I don't know. I'm just super excited for that. The quality of these videos are going to be absolutely insane, and we're gonna finally get to our goal of being able to do more consistent uploads for you guys, because I know y'all want more consistent videos. I want that too, but I just got to build the right systems, build the right team, which I've been doing frantically over the past 2 weeks, and I'm so excited for what's going to happen next. So for anyone who has trusted me along this journey, who has seen the growth, just want to say I appreciate y'all. I know some of y'all want the credit card content too. That's going to be coming out soon. Hold on for it. But thank you all for watching this video. I really do appreciate y'all. Take care, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace out.